All right, and let's pay attention to the weather a little bit closer to home. Rob's here tracking a couple of systems that will be approaching us soon.
Going to impact us.
Yeah, I think one system is going to arrive tonight, and it's really a much weaker system. But when we look to the Sunday one, that's going to be the one that people really had a heads up on, but we don't know all of the details just yet. So keep paying attention. I'll walk you through what we know. Let's start with where the system is now, the one that we're tracking for tonight. It's a quick little weak Alberta clipper. It's going to move through really the northern half of the state, but that means that areas north of Indy have a chance of seeing some snow. Even Indy does, and I'd say we could see up to an inch in some locations. These Alberta clippers tend to move through pretty quickly, but they sometimes can produce some snowfall in the 1 to 2 inch range, and we do have that in our forecast. Temperatures are mild right now, but they are expected to cool back down to near or even go below freezing overnight, especially in some of the northern locations. That will allow the snow to have a chance to accumulate, although some of this may melt if it falls on the earlier side. What's the timing? Well, we're expecting this to arrive sometime after about 8 o'clock or so for most of you. In Indy, that may be a little bit closer to say 9 to 10. This is out a look at 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Scattered snow showers may move through, and where we get a little bit of a heavier burst of snow, if it's able to overcome some of the melting, you may get some accumulations of 1 to maybe as much as 2 inches of snow tops, but I think that's going to be about most we'll see with this system. Most of you from Indy south, it's going to be tough to get as much as an inch of snow, especially with the warmer air temperatures that we've seen. There is a winter weather advisory that's in place for some of our eastern counties, but I want you to be cautious that that's not related to, it's a completely separate system from the winter storm watch that's now in place for almost all of central Indiana, and that's because of the Sunday system. There's a lot we still know and a lot we still don't know with this system, but as this one exits, we'll get a couple of quiet days. That's Friday and Saturday. There's no rain expected, which is good news for any treatment that may need to take place on the roadways. May start as snow, may change to some ice, and this is where we have a lot of uncertainty. How much ice will be involved, because that will eat into snow totals and may change the game completely before changing back into snow. There's also some inconsistencies in some of the track models, although they are becoming a little bit more consistent. I'll have details on that coming up. I have some new data coming in. Let me hit traffic real quick and show you what to expect. Overall, pretty quiet day, but the north and northeast side, we're starting to see a few slowdowns here, especially 465. This is kind of the usual choke point. Also 69 heading into 465. Again, we know there's construction ongoing there, and this is going to be a bit of a slowdown. If you take these areas, you know what to expect, although it is improving, and I like to kind of give you the trends here. It is improving from where we were a little bit earlier, although that's certainly much more of a backup than I saw when I just looked at this camera about 5 minutes ago. Also watching the choke point as we head into the city, right at 65, approaching the north split, heading southbound. Not too bad today. It certainly looked worse. Be careful if you're out on the roads today.
All right.